I'm Jake Darwen from Auckland, New Zealand, and this is my camera bag. Or this is what's inside my camera bag. First of all, I have my main camera, seen better days. I got it back in 2012. I went on this Adidas trip to China. I had a D80 at that point, and on the last day of the trip, we went up to the top of in Shenzhen, this like huge tower they had, and we just went to go shoot B-roll. I went to go click like a photo up the top there, and the camera just like just died. My sister lived in Hong Kong at the time, and I was going back to visit her after. She mentioned, she was like, there's a camera shop like down the road, and this guy like does good deals, like we should go get this like new camera that you want. That's how I got this. This was back in like 2012, so I've had this now for like 10 years. Should probably upgrade it, but you know, like if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So still using this. For sequences, I have the old camera, the Nikon D3, the classic like sequence camera. This is all I use it for is sequences. I have a 20mm as well on this that I don't really use, but yeah, this is my other camera. I have a 85mm 1.4. Shout out to Anthony Claravel, because we went on a trip to Japan, and he told me like when you go to Japan, you should buy like camera lenses and stuff because you don't pay taxes. I actually brought that 20mm, which was a bit of a bop, and I brought this one, which I like love. This is my main lens that I use. I have my 10.5mm fisheye, where I've cut off the edges so I can get the super wide angle. Bailey Schreiner, he actually sold me this because my one was like completely broken, and he had a spare one. Yeah, he sold it to me for a couple $100. So he did me a solid for sure. Everything I've kind of accumulated has been just like from friends and things like that. So shout out Bailey. Another hookup. This one was for free though. My friend Lee Bolton, my good friend, he used this Nikon Fm2 for a long time. He gave this to me. I don't know why. He just thought that I had more use for it than he did. I still use this all the time. Shout out Lee. I have my old 16mm fisheye, which I don't really use anymore. Haven't had a chance to use, well, not had a chance, but just haven't had the purpose to use it recently, just because I changed the way I shoot things, but still have it in case I need to. This I got from shooting Street League with Blayback and Jocelyn Crawford. I think we just shot Street League, and Blayback asked me if he wanted to get some beers, and of course, I was like, oh my God, like go drink beers with Blayback. That's like insane. We were just there chopping it up, and then he was like, hey, I have this Hasselblad X-Pan that I shot like all the photos from back in the day with. It's in like pretty good condition, and if you want it, like I'll bring it tomorrow or the next day or whatever, and I'll give it to you for $1,000. I was like, oh my God, like transferred the money straight away and got this camera from him, which is like such a blessing because I love using this, and yeah. Super dope. I don't use it all the time, so whenever I have friends that need to borrow it, my friend Mikey wanted to borrow it recently, and he can use it. Whoever wants to borrow it, they can borrow it, because that's how Blayback gave it to me on like a homie deal. Yeah, there's no plan on selling this, so this is stuck here. I have 4 pocket wizards, which if you shoot pocket wizards, you know these aren't the most trustworthy things. And I have a TT5 one, so I can do hypersync. Without a black bar at the bottom, it's 1/400. With a little black bar, it's 1/500. It's technical shit. I have some cleaning stuff. I got this from a sunglass cleaner, or the Sunglass Hut does the job. I have some psychedelic blues film in my bag. Love shooting with this stuff. It's always unpredictable what you get back, because the guys that make it, they just put crazy paint or something on the film, and yeah, you never know what you're going to get. So it's really fun, because when you shoot film, it's already such a like reward to get it back, especially the photos that you like are looking forward to seeing. But when you get it back and the film's all crazy, it's like a double whammy.
Have you ever gotten something back and
it's bad?
Yeah.
That happens a lot. It's 50-50, so if you like gambling, that's, you know, I like gambling. So that's the camera bag. And then with my flashes, I have 2 400-watt Luminine action packs, which are really, really good and really, really unreliable at the same time. This is what Oliver Barden and Dave Carmy, like all these photographers use. And I don't know if they all still use them, but this is like what it was back in the day. And I've kind of just stuck to that. These are the heads for the flashes. So when these bulbs break, I just have a spare one in case I can chuck it in and fix that on the spot. A lot of people have said like, you know, get the new flashes and stuff, but I love these things. Although this is so heavy. Whenever I skate around New York and stuff, people are like, you're nuts. This is good, you know, it keeps me fit, kind of. Should probably upgrade soon, but at the same time, I'm happy with these and they're working, so it's good. The hardest part about this stuff is once it breaks, there's only one place that can fix it, and it's in Florida. And then I have this little SB800, which is just for a little fill light. You can chuck this around and can get hit and stuff and it will still work. And then I have just these Manfrotto Tripods, which are really cool. I'll show you the bag. This fits on the plane, like on carry-on, so it's really good. I have one with this like piece up here, which I can use an umbrella for portraits. This is also a hookup from Buddy Bleakley. He gave me this recently. Shout out. These are the tripods that I use. Oh shit, this is the bad one. Cookie broke this one recently. These ones are just so good because I can just bring them around super easy, and it's all about just like having everything that works for you. There's no rights or wrongs for what gear it is, it's just whatever works. And these work for me when that's not like broken. I think that's pretty much my camera bag.